Another knockback, and that is definitely a wall bounce, or at least a wall splat. There's definitely wall splats in this game. So a lot more environment interaction. I had a gut feeling there was going to be Celebrate 2 that was going to show it off. And it looks pretty sick. We're going to watch it back. We're going to talk about it a bit. You know how we've done in the past.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 외선순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다.
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone to exit before boarding.
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh, yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다.
Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey,
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Now we're going to watch that back. Okay, we're going to watch that back. Because I personally haven't seen it in high quality myself yet. Watching it Summer Games Fest, that whole stream was completely scuffed. I really love the way the city looks so far. I love when you're like enclosed into an area because it gives the opportunity to make a world feel much, much richer. Putting a bit of an enclosure around your perspective can make it feel like an entirely new location. And that's something that I felt was lacking in the first game. I love that we are in a environment that is more lively and, you know, surrounded by the enclosure. It also has hella Ghost in the Shell vibes about it, dog. Hella Ghost in the Shell. This shit is Ghost in the Shell up the ass, man. Pardon my French. I love Ghost in the Shell. I love Ghost in the Shell. They better have a major outfit. They better have a Motoko outfit in this bitch, or else I'm going to revolt, and I'm going to need everybody to revolt with me. We need a major outfit in this game. There's more humans. Where are the humans coming from? This must be way off in the future. Show the vending machine. I hope this shit ain't PS6. I hope to God it ain't, because I ain't buying that shit.
Evie.
I'm listening.
How y'all feel about this character here? Personally, I'm not a fan of the chibi look.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the big.
I want the major in this shit. I want Eve in this shit. You know what I expect? Switching the subject, I fully expect them to allow us to have multiple characters in this game. I completely, fully, 100%. Not saying it's a fact. I'm just saying I expect that. Based on how loud the fans were having multiple fighting styles in the first game, that was one of the biggest complaints. Is that they wanted multiple fighting styles. They wanted multiple weapons. They wanted, you know, if they can't have different weapons, they wanted a different character. That was a very loud and vocal complaint very early in the first game. Like in the demo, like even before the demo, like when the leak happened and I got into the fucking leaked demo like a month ahead of time, even then people were like saying, hey, we could use, you know, a little something there, you know. So I completely expect them to have either multiple characters, multiple weapons, multiple styles. Basically what I'm saying is I expect Raven to be in this game. That's basically what I'm saying. I expect Raven and Eve is what I'm saying.
The end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission.
There is no doubt in my mind that Raven and Eve are going to be in this bitch. They were promoting Raven way too heavily.
In a while.
Raven's going to be in this game and she's going to be playable. Bet
Stop
me.
saying weird things.
Bet me.
Okay.
I will bet you a bucket of waffles, motherfucker. A bucket of waffles.
They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready.
Right now.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
This shit looks so good.
Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stay.
I like the hood.
It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the mood.
I don't know. I like the hood. I like the hood. I like ninjas. I wish like you had like some. I'm a fan of baggy pants personally. I'm a fan of the ninja look, but it's cool. I like the Ghost in the Shell look as well. Major wears like she has like her skin optic. I forget what it's called, camouflage suit. And in the games, he has like a suit that's very similar to this as well, but it's like black. So yeah, I really see a lot of major potential here. I swear to God, if they don't put Motoko in this game,
Hey,
I'm gonna suplex somebody.
It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Damn, shit just pops off like without any warning. We're gonna dissect this later. Let me just enjoy this right now. Gun arm, not a drone. It's attached to her arm right now. Fuck the goddamn drone. It's attached to her arm. She's got a mega buster. Never mind, that's just a gauntlet. Maybe it's a mega. I don't know. Who cares? Let me watch this shit in slow mo. Fuck. I'm gonna watch it in slow mo right now. We'll do 50%. We're not gonna go all the way slow. Okay, 1-2 jab, left, right. I need to rewind this shit. I love fucking hand-to-hand combat. That's also another thing that I was, asking for in the first game. Like I said, personally, I dislike the way Eve swings her sword with one hand. It just doesn't feel like that, like heavy or like that, like emphasized. It doesn't feel like she's really like trying to hurt somebody. And that's what I was like, man, I wish like she put her body into it a bit more. And I was like, man, I also wish like I could just unequip the weapon and just start throwing hands. And like, I'm so glad that that's what we're getting. I'm so glad that that's what we're getting. There's also some other shit that I'm going to point out. It looks like is this fucking Matrix? It's got a similar vibe to it. I need to slow it down more. Fuck this. 50% ain't enough. 1, 2. He's got an eyeball for a mouth. This dude got an eyeball for a mouth. Okay, let's break it down slowly. Okay, that's the left jab. Left jab immediately breaks him out of whatever he's doing. Okay. Staggers. Right connects. And she throws like a left uppercut in between there. Right. Who knows what this combination is? Probably just square. Probably. Who knows? They could be doing something advanced. We don't know. Look at this location right here. We're battling in the middle of a city now. We're not battling like in a desolate space. Now we're battling in the middle of a lived environment civilization, right? It's looking a bit more Bloodborne-esque, if you will, in the future. This guy looks like true ogre. Did she just fucking do a tiger knee? Did this bitch just do a tiger knee? Okay. Is that a running attack? It could be a running attack. It could just be like a combination move. But it looks like she's like takes off running right here. But that's just like the startup of the move. That could just be the startup of the move. I hope they have running attacks. I hope to God they have running attacks. The movement mobility was also one of my biggest complaints of the first game. Movement in the first game was very limited. You couldn't do any running attacks. There was like very few ways to get around, and it just felt kind of stiff, and it felt like the first game, man. The sequel was going to like master that shit, right? And so that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing how they master that shit, or just take it to the next level. Because if they do, man, let me tell you, I am the first Stellar Blade glazer. I'll admit, I fucking love the first game. Even though I'm also a very harsh critic, I just tell it how it is and how I see it, right? And the potential of Stellar Blade is greater than any current action game that I've seen around, right? But yeah, I think Stellar Blade by far has the most potential. And if they really nail this shit, if they really clean up the lackluster bits, gameplay, like the story, that's another thing. But the gameplay, I feel like the gameplay has a lot of room to improve as well. And if they nail that, regardless of the story, it's going to be an all-time classic. Mobility tied with combat. And this is like, that's why I'm looking at this. I'm like, is that a running attack? Is that a, anything that's like mobility based? Not the stinger, not the just runtime cooldown, not that. I just want something that you can just freely do, move around at your free will, and make it work. I can't tell what this is though. Okay, next scene. What is this? Shark head? Can't really tell what's happening even if I'm slowing it down. Okay, so he's winding up the left. Okay, looks like a counter hit, counter hitting him out of during an action. Stuns him. Staggers him rather. Oh, big ass spark. Okay. I'm just going to say that that's a special move right there. Oh, you know what? That's going to be pretty tricky. If your special moves spark yellow, and they're also the unblockables that the enemies do are yellow sparks, that's going to get pretty tricky, right? But maybe this is like just like a first thing. Maybe, you know, things will change later on, but who knows? I'm just saying, like, so she's got a fucking falcon punch. Did that shit send him flying way back there? Holy shit, look at the knockback on that thing. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that knockback. The first game didn't really have... it kind of did. The flash kick in the first game, the fucking invincible cheap ass attack was, you know, a judgment cut, I guess people call it, in the first game. All those knockback, a lot of the burst attacks knocked back. Yeah, but this one's like a knockback, but the enemy's still standing. And that's different. That's a new element right there. Knockbacks in the original game, they always knocked the opponent or knocked the body down. This one, they're just like sliding down on their knee, like a pushback. You know, that's new. Oh, they're doing a blink or whatever it's called. Oh, look how sick this looks. Looks like that's still working the same way. Whoa, it knocks him down. Okay, that's new. That's new. In the first game, this move is so unbalanced, so unbalanced in the player's favor. Because it just gave you like a million years to just like stagger the enemy and just do whatever you want. This move in the first game was broken. Even though you couldn't control, you know, that was just like a response to the enemy. It was still like a free gimme. You know, every time the enemy did an attack that you could do the fucking blue thing off of, it was like a blessing because you could almost never miss it. Right? It always gave you like free damage. And it left them standing, but it left them staggered. So you just got free damage. But in this example, it knocks them down. So that makes damage potentially harder to get. Potentially. You know, that probably just killed him. Now that I'm looking at it, he probably just died from that. That's probably what happened. Damn, kick that bitch. The graphics do look good. There's another chipmunk on the microphone behind her, so another Lily situation. See, herself looks like Lily. Man, the Ghost in a Shell vibes are strong as hell. Look at the background. There's cars fucking flying. There were cars flying in the first game. Fucking Adam had like a jet car. Okay, never mind. I was supposed to say, why do they got a speed limit if these motherfuckers are flying in the air? But I just saw the cars on the ground. I just looked at the ground and saw the cars. I wonder, because I beat the first game. I got the bad ending because Adam was like doing some bullshit. And he was like, "Hey, take my hand." I was like, "Nah, I don't fucking rock with you." And so I didn't do that shit. So I got the bad ending, where they just you know, apparent. I don't know what ending they're going to go with. But in either case, for civilization to be reestablished like this so quickly, either a lot of time has passed, or it's some Mother Sphere shenanigans happening. And I don't really see any other two ways about it. Oh, combat, hold up, slow it down. Looking like those creatures from the first game. Okay, this is like a flurry of punches, huh? Probably another special move. I'm just gonna assume anytime I see like yellow sparks, it's going to be a special move. Is that a wall bounce? Is this? It looks like a wall bounce, but it could just be an animation. That actually looks like a wall bounce to me. If they go with wall bounces, then we know what type of shit they're on. They're on some prime Mike Tyson type of shit, right? They're on the A game. If they have wall bounces, which they are fighting game fans. They are fans of fighting games, and they're well versed, at least to some degree. So I feel like they're going to try to incorporate a lot of fighting game isms, which is always a good thing. And if they do, we're in for a treat. It really reminds me of Oni from on a PS2. It's a Bungie game. Hopefully, potentially, it's probably not, but this is what it reminds me of. An action game where you just use your fists. Another knockback, and that is definitely a wall bounce, or at least a wall splat. Wall splat, my bad, not a wall bounce, a wall splat. There's definitely wall splats in this game. So a lot more environments interaction in the middle of combat. In the first game, there's a lot of combat, but the environment wasn't a part of it. Outside of just like red barrels, there was like no involvement with the environments. Now the walls seem like they're going to be playing a part. Right? Normally in fights, you get into a fight, they're either like close you off to like an invisible wall where you can't reach the wall, or there's just be like a bit of awkwardness. But at least two examples so far. One questionable, and this one for sure, there's a wall interaction. Also emphasis because it makes sense, because they have new animations for pushback, but they're not knocking down, right? So they have a new form of attack where they push you back a distance. The whole purpose of it is just to knock you back, just to get off of me. So that lines up with environmental play. Oh, spot dodge, left, right, left, right. Okay, let's go back to that. Left, weave, weave, weave. Spot dodging. What does this mean? Notice not one time in this trailer, we didn't see one time any perfect dodges. No red flash dodges. Not one time in this trailer. Did they completely rework how dodging works in this game and add a new system with spot dodging? Is there going to be some sort of precision-based dodging where you have to choose which direction to dodge in? You know? In the first game, you dodge an attack, they'll just flash red and she'll do like a flip in one direction or another. And you'll just be completely invincible during that time. Here, she's dodging, spot dodging, but she's repeatedly spot dodging. Normally she would be parrying, right? Assuming that these are all unblockables, who knows what they are? They could just be just showing off on the trailer. Normally they would just be parrying right here. Parry, pop, 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 pop. Right, normally these would be parries, but now she's spot dodging. We see a parry like right here in the next clip. Right, that's a parry right there. So parry is still in a game. So it seems like they just reworked how dodging works to some degree. If we were to jump the gun and use this one example as the end all be all, it seems like they flipped the script. Spot dodging now is the parry, and parry is now more of a one-off, right? Again, I don't think that's going to happen, but in the first game, you never dodged this much consecutively. You only dodged like once. There were no multiple attacks to dodge consecutively like this in the first game. Seems like some big shifts in the game functionality. Oh, hold up. What the fuck was this? Perfect parry. High crush with the sweep. Dude, there's like body part interactions. Like, see, what the hell is this? What the hell just happened here? She swept the leg and then it went to some cinematic finisher. Right, perfect parry. He high crushed this attack with sweep. And you see an interaction with his leg where it could just be a new animation. Maybe it's a hit grab. Maybe this is a natural follow-up. Maybe it's a counter hit. Who knows what it is? But it looks like it immediately goes into the cinematic as soon as she lands the sweep. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Just want to say that this is another special move. What the fuck is this enemy? Bop, 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 bop. Got the rib cage. Ooh. Jeez, I'm having ribs for breakfast. Oh my god. This is a giant ass robot there, just casually. Let me look at this one more time. Bop, 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 bop. Fucking uppercut out here. Gave him a rib sandwich and gave this robot an uppercut. Just gave him the Windows update uppercut right there. Spider tank looking ass, having ass, fighting ass. There's so much shit happening so fast. He gave him a tire uppercut. Look at this shit. Nah, she gave him the fucking hood uppercut. She gave him the hood uppercut. She said, she's winded that shit all the way back. That's sick. That is so sick. Okay, what's happening with this bitch? This dude's got his pants just tucked into his boots. I just watched this whole shit in slow motion and I don't know what the fuck happened. She hit him with an elbow. Damn, that's an elbow. Ooh. Big stagger, allegedly. Potential. Bop. Such a big hit effect on that one. Damn, Falcon Punch. Look, oh, look at the fucking... The wall bounces are so sick, or the wall splats are so sick. Bah. We gotta watch this from the beginning. Rib check. That is so sick. Oh, is that a follow-up after you hit? Hold up. So he hit him with the fucking Falcon Punch, ran up. So he runs up and hits him with a Superman Punch. She got dirt on her face? I swear, if they just give me Motoko Kusanagi in this, if they just give me like an outfit that looks like the Major in this, I will count it as a Ghost in the Shell video game. I will forgive Ghost in the Shell from not making a video game ever. I will forgive them. Okay. Frame by frame is not giving me any information. I gotta watch it just slow-mo. Seems like there's a lot of hit stop on some of these attacks. Either they're killing blows, there's some sort of counter hit effect that they added. There's definitely something new here. It could just be killing blows, but it doesn't look like a killing blow. It looks like a new mechanic of slow down on a hit to emphasize your hand-to-hand combat and make it a bit more intimate. At least that's what I hope it is. Because it looks sick. It looks like DBZ, like when they be giving them painful gut punches. That's what it looks like. The dramatic slow down on a gut punch. Damn, somebody just got hit off the bridge. Oh, fucking fatality. More gameplay, more gameplay. She's a gut punch specialist. She's out here she's the gut inspector over here. Yeah, just the fucking gut inspector over here. Wow, 4 piece. I love the fucking intimate combat sequences with the zoom ins. That is so sick. Damn, she yanked his eyeball. That might just be like a finisher. Yeah, that's probably just a finisher. It still looks sick as hell. And here comes the blade. The one time we see the blade, I actually think it looks way cooler. It looks way cooler as like an elbow blade. It actually looks way sicker You know, way more ninja. Like they better have a lot of ninja costumes. They better give me a major costume. First of all. Secondly, there better be a lot of ninja-esque costumes. I hope there are. I hope there's at least one ninja costume in here. Fucking Spider-Man over here. Actually just fucking the major right now. She's actually the major. Chick is actually the major right now. I'm gonna watch it again. Okay. Yeah, we'll watch it again in slightly faster speed. Slightly faster. What do y'all think her gimmick is going to be? Eve's gimmick was the soda cans and fishing. That was really it. Soda cans and fishing. Quirks. I mean, what do you think this one is going to be? Take a guess. Take a guess for $1 million. I'm going to say it's going to be trading cards. It's going to be trading cards, and the gameplay gimmick is going to be probably like a boxing mini game. What do you call it? Quick time event boxing mini game. Like underground street fights. I don't know. That's all I got right now. It's going to be trading cards. They're going to mix Nike with it, and then it's going to be like boxing mini games. So now that we uncovered that there are wall interactions, environmental interactions in this game. This is fucking a lot of fast forwarding. There's environmental interactions. We'll watch it live. Watch it full speed. I can't do the slow-mo shit anymore. We've identified a few special moves. There's some sort of intimate close-up slow-mo thing happening. Could just be when she kills an enemy. That's all I got. And there's some sort of cinematic thing that happens on some of the hits that leads into a cinematic finisher. Let's watch it back now. Hello? So sick, man. It's so sick. Okay, watch it back one more time. This time I'm just gonna look at the environment. See what we can take away from this. You know, assess how we really feel about the environments right now. How cool are they looking? I already said I like this first part. You know, we'll just skip to the action again. Really like this first location. Some sort of cult action happening. I'm not even gonna try to speculate on that shit. I really just want to see her shoot a Mega Buster. Okay, how do I feel about this location right here? Looks like Matrix 11. I don't know, maybe it's like Matrix 22. This Bloodborne-esque looking fucking who knows what area. Really sick looking area. I hope you can explore this. I hope you can explore this. And I hope there's people around. They don't have to be around, but I hope you can like interact with some people like in their doors. Like you could just like go up to the door, click it, get like a bit of dialogue or some shit. I hope there's a shop in the middle of action areas. And I also hope, okay, here's my biggest hope for just like quality of life. Okay, I have multiple, but here's one. I hope this time around, when you're in the middle and around combat, you no longer have to wait to de-aggro all the enemies to interact with something. I hope they take away that. It is so unnecessary. It does not need to be there. I hope you could just interact with things whenever you choose. That's my number one. That's the most annoying thing to me from Stellar Blade 1 is that you can't interact with things. If just one enemy has been aggroed by you, you can't save, you can't hit a camp, you can't open treasure, you can't access a door, you can't do anything because that one motherfucker, that one slimy looking spider from Brooklyn saw you crossing a bridge in Italy, and that's preventing Eve from opening a treasure chest. Right? She can't change her bank account because of that one slimy little bastard. I hope they remove that part. And thumbs up. The other quality of life thing I hope is that they just give you better movement, better mobility, a way to traverse the map. We don't want to get into that though. That's too steamy. That's too steamy right there. Let's just keep going. Yeah, this area looks sick. This looks like the Matrix area again. Looking ass area. Look at that pushback on that attack. That is just the biggest tell. Obviously, if you listen, you can hear the sound when they hit the wall. But this new animation is going to be a heavy theme of this game. This pushback is a heavy theme of this game. I'm telling you right now. Wall splats are in. And it's a heavy theme. Wow. Okay, I'm supposed to be looking at the locations. This location looks like the fucking base area. Nothing special. I personally hope this is the least extensive area in the game. I hope that's the shortest area in the game because that's the dullest looking area that they showed in this trailer. I hope that this is a big ass area. Like, wouldn't it be sick if you can explore this? And it just like shops. Like, if they had shops in this location, that would be sick. You could just go around and like buy this like a clothing shop, and you'd have like a or whatever else, like a training center where you could upgrade moves or whatever. Yeah, oh, that's another thing. They had in the first game, there was the skill tree and the everything you access at the camps, like the terminals and the camps. I personally think I prefer the classic old style of gameplay where you just have to access that before you go on a mission. That's just like the old school in me, where you just access things like that. You have to buy the moves first and then go on a mission. I want the hub area to feel more important. That's mostly what I want. I want it to feel more important and give you more of a reason to explore the hub areas. Because like I don't like the incentive to explore being finding side quests. I like the incentive to explore being something that immediately affects the gameplay, where there just be like a shop, and in the shop there's like tiers, and you can see like the progress chart on the shops, and you have something to aim for. For me, that's personally what I like more. I'm a fan of seeing a goal and seeing what I can achieve, like in a shop or in a place, and I'm like, oh damn, I got a long way to go to get to this, but I can get this. Like I can potentially save up and get that. That's what I like, right? I like that, and that's not in the first game. The first game was just mostly side quests. You got to find the side quests, and then you got to find out how to do the side quests, and then you got to find out where the side quest takes place, and then you got to, you know, that's what the first game was about. I prefer. I just find something. If I have to find something, I prefer it to immediately affect gameplay, or to be like a shop. Personally, and that's just a personal thing for me. I like this location. I really like it. I hope that we can explore it, and I hope that the reason to explore it matches my personal wants, which is I want it to feel like I have a reason to do this. Like I have a reason to continuously come back and go to these locations, you know, because I might see this area and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This looks cool. And then I might only have to go there like one time. Like if it's just like a side quest, I might only have to go there one time. But if there's a store there, I'm going to be going back to it, leaving, coming back to it, leaving, coming back to it, right? Especially if there's like good shit in there. That's what I'm saying. This area looks cool too. Potentially this is all just like the city area. Yeah, this is like taking place like on somebody's front porch or something. Or like in the city market. Definitely feel like there's a lot more close encounters or enclosures. And I think that's a good thing. That's a great thing. Wow, see fucking throwing haymakers, bodies, catching bodies left and right. I forgot to look at the environment. I'm looking at that fucking action again. God damn it. I gotta stop looking at the action and just look at the environment. Look at the charge kick though. Look at the fucking knockbacks. Look at the wall splats. Look at the flying kicks. This game is going to be sick. You know, I can already tell it's going to be sick. What's this area with the robot, with the spider tank? By the time we see it, there's already a lot of motion blur happening. What is that in the background on the left? It's like some sort of like deity statue. And just looking like the back streets of Resident Evil 3. Looking like the back streets area of Resident Evil 3. Or I guess it's in RE2 as well. Like at the start of the game. Whoa, you started going way too fast. I gotta slow that part down. frame by frame. Gut punch. The gut punch section. Okay. Probably just another city area. Yeah, I can't tell anything about these locations. Hold up, you fast looking bitch. Moving bitch party. Shit goes way fast. Fucking instant transmission and shit. Nice looking shot. Cool. Cool. Also cool. Is that a hospital? Do you go like in a hospital in this game? You have like a hospital area? Yeah, look at he's exploring this location. Look at that. Look at that. Ignore this guy who barely got any eyebrows, but look at this location, right? Even though it's just like one. It's like it takes place like right after that cutscene with that Raiden looking dude. And everybody was trying to tell me that the first game looked like. Ooh, a chapel. Oh man, the locations are looking pretty sick though. The locations are looking sick. Fighting a spider tank inside of a chapel. You Ghost in the Shell looking bitches. Did their hair change colors? If the major is not an outfit in this game or like a crossover event of some sort, I am not only going to do a drop kick on your, I'm gonna drop kick somebody, but I'm gonna find a way to drop kick somebody into a new dimension. I'm gonna find a way to drop kick somebody out of causality. I'm gonna start a new Big Bang if the major is not a costume in this game. Okay. I think that's the last bit of info we get from this. And then we got the Ghost in the Shell drop. It's like 20 Ghost in the Shell themed events that happen in this trailer. It's like at least 20 different Ghost in the Shell things, identical things that happen in this trailer. You know what I just thought of? This last scene that they saw us. This last scene they saw us. Would it be cool? They saw us her doing this jump. Would it be cool if they gave her just a big ass super jump and that was how you got around from place to place? Would that not be cool? Right, kind of like Spider-Man 2 on, the PlayStation 2, where you could like charge up a super jump like that. Would that not be cool? Right, it just kind of looks like it to me. That's all. I'm brought it up right now. It just reminded me of it. But that would also imply that there's like a verticality to all the maps, and who knows if that's going to be a thing. I don't know if it is. That would be dope as fuck. That would be dope as fuck if there was verticality to the stages. But yeah. Anyways, that's just speculation again. I'm in. I've always been in. You knew I was in from the beginning, from the jump. I've been waiting for this game. Ever since the first game dropped, I was waiting for this game. Ever since the first game dropped, and I played it for a few minutes to a few hours, I kind of knew how I was going to end up feeling about that game. I thought it was like decent first attempt. It will be a surprise some people, but I was already, while playing it, without even finishing it, I was like, man, the second game is going to hit. The second game is going to hit. The second game is where I am at. And now we're seeing it. I can't wait to learn more about Stellar Blade 2, aka Blood Rain. I'm here, baby. God willing, Most High willing, I'll be covering, as much as I can about it, detailing, what I can about it, and hopefully we have a good time, but I'll bid y'all further ado. Hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown watch session. I'm sure everybody was hyped about it. I was hyped when I saw it. The moment I saw this, I said, man, this is kind of a game that I just like the look of. I saw this, I was like, man, this is something I just vibe with. Right out the gate, I was like, man, I just vibe with this right now. I just vibe with it. It could just be the gits calling me. Could be the gits. And then the music hit.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 대선순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다.
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving.
The music hit. I was like, man, this is just me. This is just me. Right? This is just me taking my socks off. Just doing something nonchalant, and uneventful. This is just me chilling. This is just me. I'll catch y'all later. Peace, much love, stay cool. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. If you like this content, be sure to show some love, but always be sure to show that love to the people who matter to you. ITOwl bidding you farewell. Peace, much love, and stay cool. Stay cool. Deuces.